Hello students, welcome to my online lecture session of subject TWPD. Today we are continue our unit number 1, Introduction to HTML and CSS. Topic name is CSS and its types. Objective: after learning this video, students will be able to know about what is CSS, use of CSS, how to declare CSS, and then develop web pages using CSS styles, internal, external and inline style set. Now start our session with introduction to CSS. CSS means cascading style set. It describes how HTML elements are to be displayed on screen, paper or in other media. Use of CSS. CSS allows designer to separate HTML document from their design. Means content of website reside into HTML files and information about display reside into CSS files. Second use is it provides efficiency in design and updates. Means if designer wants to make changes in design, then they make changes in style sheet and changes are reflected automatically in all web pages. Third use is it provides faster page downloads. Means browser has to download CSS file only once and then use the cache copy of CSS file. So it provides faster downloads. And the fourth use is it provides consistency and uniformity. Means if designers specify styles for particular element in CSS file, it will be applicable to all the instance of the element in whole website. Thus way it provides consistency and uniformity. Now next is syntax of CSS. CSS contains three parts. First selector, second one is property name and third is value. The syntax of CSS is first write selector, then in curly bracket write property name, then colon and value of its property, and after completion of one property put semicolon. Here selector is the name of HTML element such as paragraph means P, H1, H2, image, img, body tag, table, etc. Property name can be any valid CSS property such as margin, padding, background, font, etc. And value represents style that you want to assign the property. Here the example show the CSS for H1 tag. So I write H1, then open bracket and close bracket. Between this open and close bracket, I write two properties. First one is color and second one is font size. And blue is a value, 12 pixel is a value. So H1 is a selector, then color is a property name, then colon, blue is a value for property, then after completion of one property put semicolon and then write again second property with its value and then again put semicolon. So this code applied CSS for only H1 tag. Now based on the location of CSS style, there are three types of CSS. First one is internal CSS. It is also known as embedded CSS. Second one is external CSS and third one is inline CSS. Next, internal CSS. Internal style may be used if one single page has a unique style, and this CSS is defined within the style element inside the head section of an HTML. It is also known as embedded CSS because this CSS is embedded within head section of a web page. Now, example of internal CSS. In this example, first I write the body structure of HTML. First write HTML and at last slash HTML. Between this HTML, I write head section and second body section. In body section, I use only one paragraph tag which contains the text VPMP Polytechnic. For example, I want to display this paragraph in blue color. So, using internal CSS, so I have to write code between head section. So, I put the code just like within a head section, I write style element and slash style element. Between this style and slash style, I put P, then open bracket. In open bracket, I write color colon blue, then semicolon, and curly bracket is closed. So in this case, P is a selector, color is a property name, then colon, and blue is a value. So when this code is run in browser window, then it display like this. VPMP Polytechnic means paragraph tag is displayed in blue color. Now second CSS is external CSS. External style sheet, using the external style sheet, you can change the look of an entire website by changing just one file. It is written in separate file with a .css extension. It is defined outside to all web pages. So, it is known as external style sheet. External style sheet contains only CSS. It does not contain any HTML element. After creating CSS file with a .css extension, we need to link it with web pages to apply formatting style to different element of a web page. For that, use link tag inside head section. So that I have to write this code in the head section like link. Then href is attribute which show the hyperlink reference. Style sheet name. This is the CSS of our external CSS which is created by us. Then rel means relationship. Then write type equal to text slash CSS. Type means media type. It indicates that the link document is an external style sheet. Now example, in external CSS, I have to create two files. First one is .html file with extension .html, and second file is CSS file using an extension .css. Now first I show the code of HTML file. Here I use the paragraph tag in body element. One paragraph tag is used, VPMP Polytechnic, and I want to display VPMP Polytechnic in blue color, same as the code in internal CSS. So I have to create a paragraph tag. I have to create a CSS for paragraph tag in second file CSS file. So I write P in bracket color colon blue. This is the code for our CSS file. After creating this file, I have to link this CSS file with our HTML file with the use of link element, which is written within head section. So I write here link is element, then href, which contains the source of our external CSS file. The name of this CSS file is stylesheet1 and extension is CSS. So I write stylesheet1.css. After that, write relation rel equal to stylesheet and then media type equal to text/css. The output of this external CSS is like this, means VPMP Polytechnic is displayed in blue color. Now next and third type is inline CSS. It may be used to apply a unique style for a single element. For that, add the style attribute to the relevant element and it is written inside body tag. Syntax: tag name, then style attribute equal to attribute name or value name, property name, then colon, value, then put semicolon, and this whole is written between double inverted comma in a double quotation mark. For example, I write to create an inline CSS, I write first HTML code like this, HTML between HTML and /HTML I put head, and in a body tag I use two paragraphs. First paragraph contains tags to VPMP Polytechnic and second paragraph contains the tag contains Department of Computer Engineering. Now I want to display VPMP Polytechnic in blue color and Department of Computer Engineering in green color. Both P tag contains different property value. So I have to use inline CSS. To write inline CSS, I just use style attribute in relevant element, here paragraph P element, then style equal to in double quotation mark first property name, here color, then colon, and value means color name blue. So this text, only this tag is displayed in blue color, and here I write color equal to green. So Department of Computer Engineering is displayed in green color. This is the output of inline CSS. We can see that VPMP Polytechnic is displayed in blue color and Department of Computer Engineering is displayed in green color. So thus way we can use inline CSS. Thank you.